Begin part two. This is part two of
Oh.
a video
Wait, hold on. Wait.
collaboration.
You started again? You started it?
Yeah, it's too late
I just
now.
ended.
Get fucked.
I just ended my.
It's okay.
I just ended mine.
You can just edit that out later.
Okay.
First question. You started
Okay.
PSO on Shiserve with a Humar, and you practically leveled the entire character on stream. Detail your adventure, and how did it go for you, and are you ready to start another character? Or another Humar, I mean.
Another Humor. Oh
Yeah.
God. Another Humor. Maybe not on GameCube. I feel like I actually have the Dreamcast version downloaded, and
The so so Bestmar.
yeah.
Chadmar.
So pretty much, I think I might just play Humor on that one if I ever do decide to play the Dreamcast version.
Humar.
It's a little awkward playing in that one because the PC version is a little buggy, I want to say, because like
It's a little jank.
whenever I yeah, whenever I click out of it, it closes the entire game. I don't know how to fix that.
Yeah.
um,
Just don't click out of it.
but I know, right? It's with the
Just play the
constant
game.
things that with the constant like overlays and uh what like
You
windows I
better
have
not have
open up.
any problems. Just play the damn game.
um But my adventures online have been very fun from beginning to end. Even when I was offline. Um, uh, Everyone that joins my stream, they're welcome to just join me in a game. I the rule in my streams are like if I have a space open, you are more than welcome to join. So whenever somebody wants to play, it's better to play with other people than by yourself.
Yeah.
Um, so anybody's super welcome to join. So most of the time, I am playing with other people, and we're just like joking around. And it was a long process getting to 200, but like the entire time was like filled with like fun and joy, and there's like it made it go by. Like it was like 3 years. I took a little bit of a break. I took a little bit of a break, and I came back to it, and it just seemed like it went by, and it was very fun. So it was awesome. I every step of the way, no complaints.
Very fair, very fair. Okay. Next question. When you make another Humar, are you going to be naming him Hell Whisper?
Because of hell scream. Well, no, actually, I well, Hellscream's obviously named after a World of Warcraft character because
Yeah.
I used to play a lot of it. The other Humor that I have named on the Dreamcast, his name is Ice Cream.
Okay. That's enough of this
So,
question. We're moving on to the next one. That was a horrible joke. If you could change, next question. If you could change one thing about the game, what would it be and why?
oh, change something about the game?
Yeah, change one thing about the game.
One thing? Oh, geez, man. Geez. I
I
don't
know the
know what
answer
to
to
think
this
about
for a
now.
lot of people.
Really?
I do.
Does everybody have like a unanimous like thing to
I feel
change?
like a lot of people would say damage cancel.
Damage can. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
I would not say damage cancel. I
But
would
I feel
never
like
say that.
damage canceling though is like a skill check.
Yeah. Well,
I feel
I
like
mean, the
is
skill
it
check. That's a little much. I don't think it's a skill check.
all right, all right.
I think it's a. I think it would be a lot closer to be an internet check, like an internet
I
connection check.
guess. Yeah.
But
You're right.
skill check, I'm not so sure of.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like not a lot of people, especially new players, they don't really know about it. So like
Yeah.
they'll kind of just spam. Like I've seen a few times where like a new player plays a forest and they just like spam like a bunch of text, and I'm just like
Yeah.
trying to do damage. Like, You do demons, and then it's like it got completely negated by like a freaking like a zero damage folk
Yeah.
like like Gafoi or something like that.
Right.
um, man, I don't know. The thing I would probably change though, I wish man, I really wish like the coding in the game wasn't like so. I think it's like the game's like hard coded, so you
Yeah.
can't really change a lot like
There's
within the
there's not
game
a lot of
itself.
wiggle room.
So like I applaud like anybody that's done any type of dev work in the server because you have to like work around with like a lot of stuff, you know. You have
Yeah.
to there's a lot of limitations in the game. You know, you can't add classes, you can't add weapons. At least like for Blue Burst you can do that, but like for GameCube you can't really at least to my knowledge you can't really do that type of stuff, right? You can't
No,
really
well,
add
I mean, no, you can't.
yeah.
You can't add anything like that. On Bloopers, you
Yeah.
can add weapons, but it's also very limited to like the weapon, uh, the weapon group,
Yeah.
things of that nature.
There's a lot of other games that have private servers that just like have so much freedom. Like
Hmm.
a good example would be World of Warcraft. Actually, they have a lot
I
of
was
private
thinking that.
servers. Yeah, they have a lot of private servers that just like change the game completely. Like they can add like there's like this one server that I was playing on. Um, it was basically like you can play any class. Like there was literally no classes in the game. It was just like you make your character, you can put any spell from any class into that character, and you can use any any talent, any talent tree. You can use it on that character, and you get like these skill points, and you can like customize your character as like best as you can, and
That's pretty dope.
and and it was like I think the expansion they were on was like Burning Crusade, so it was like all the like that talent tree, you know.
Yeah,
So that one that there's nothing like that in this game, so like it's to in its core it's gonna be like PSO, like it's never gonna change. But I don't know if that's a bad thing. Honestly, it's I mean the game's obviously fine the way it is, but you know what it's like one of those what if situations like what if we could add a class, what if we could
yeah,
I was playing like I started playing Fantasy Star Zero, and that game has Hugh Morrow as a class, and that game also has Hugh Noom. Those are like two classes that are just I was shocked. I was like, wait, what, these
yeah,
are classes? So like what if those classes were in this game, you know like
yeah.
make the stats, figure out like the balancing and stuff like that. What text would they have, And I think that would have been like super super cool, But yeah, there's not really like that. It's not really like that. There's no option for that. I wish it was kind of like that, where if you want to play vanilla, you can play vanilla, or if you want to do like if you want to play in that version, you can play on that version. So
I would
I wish
have,
it, yeah.
I would have 100% told them to. I would have 100% told them to make level 200 not the max.
Didn't you didn't you do that? I could have sworn you did like the
I did that on Bloopers. I changed it to 300,
you changed it
and
to 300, right?
we can realistically go up to 999.
But the stats
But
didn't go up though,
no,
right?
no. But I would I would have told the one thing that I would have changed would be to make PSO go up in levels infinitely, and then only add stats up until the maximum. Because I don't personally, after thinking about this for a while, there is no reason why we can't have max stats on every character.
Max stats.
Yeah, like all gold numbers on every stat. There
Oh,
is
that's right.
there
That's
is
no like
no there is no reason for me why we can't have every character have all gold stats every single
oh
time.
like
Because
not
half
go
of those,
past.
yeah, like not go
Yeah,
past them, just have them completely maxed. And then
yeah,
after
that'd be
that,
interesting.
if you get another level, just have it be cosmetic. Or just raise your HP or something, right? Like maybe have your HP go up by like one for every level, right?
Yeah,
But like make it so way make it so that way you can get infinite levels. 'Cause I don't you you know how absolutely freaking epic it would be to log in to GameCube and see somebody that's like level 840 or something, that's like level like 1030 or whatever. Like see somebody that's just an absurd level, and then seeing their character be all gold stats, and then seeing their HP be like 8,000 or something. Wouldn't that be absolutely
that would be
incredible?
pretty. Yeah, that would be pretty cool
It
actually.
would be
What?
it would be cool, and the only reason why I say make HP go up beyond that point is because I don't think it would personally mess up balance very much, because you can still get comboed into death pretty easily. And since your stats aren't going up beyond their maximum,
Yeah.
things like evasion and defense and even like mind on some characters are still going to be completely useless. You know, it's not going to
Hmm.
make the stats suddenly worth way more because you have more health, right? You're still
Yeah.
going like mind is still going to be completely useless on a Raymar, you
Well,
know.
the way
Like evasion is still going to be useless on like a Phonural, you know. It's not going to matter. Having max of it doesn't matter. That's why I think it wouldn't. That's why I think it wouldn't hurt to have every character be at max on everything.
it sounds
Because
like
most of the
something
time you
like
are.
it sounds like something prestige mode or something like that, like in like Call of
Yeah,
Duty or
yeah,
something
it
like
kind of is.
that. Yeah.
I just would have liked to have seen. I think after thinking, I thought about this for a while. Actually, this is one of my biggest things that I ever thought about because I play Destiny 2 a lot, and in Destiny 2, you have this thing called a relic, and or the artifact, and in the artifact you get these things called power levels, and you can power level infinitely. It it goes up as much as you want. It resets every season, but you can go as high as you want. So you can see characters that are like 40, 50, 60, 70 power levels over the max level
Yeah.
because they're just grinding so much, right? I would love to see that permanently for PSO.
Yeah.
That would be
Or something
so
like
cool.
uh one of Diablo 3 was one of the
Yes.
the only I haven't played a lot of Diablo games, so Diablo 3 is like the main one that I've played mostly. Um they have the Paragon levels. Do you know about that?
Yeah, I do. I played
Yeah,
Diablo
so
3. Yeah.
so like you hit max level and then you can keep going, but like you
Yeah.
get like these Paragon levels, like stuff like that.
It's
It
just a
gives
number.
you well, in that game, it does give you like a stat, but like the
Yeah.
stat gain is like
So
very
minuscule.
small.
It's
It's
so
so small.
minuscule. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I
yeah,
say like health or like TP going up by 1 or something
yeah,
like every
yeah,
level.
yeah,
Because then you could get a character that has like 800 like like you're level 800 and you have an additional 800 health, right? Like that's
yeah.
not really going to be that much of a difference. Like for raid casts, like you'll have like over 3000 health, right? But I've seen dude, I've seen so many people cheat this game and have an ungodly amount of health and still get fucking one shot by Megid. Like it doesn't matter, right? Like your resistances aren't gonna be 100 and everything, right?
I
So
mean, that'll be
you
broken.
can still get one banged by a Megid. It's still gonna, you know,
It doesn't matter how much
Falls
health
is
you have.
still gonna do 2,000 health to a fucking force. You know, it's
Yeah.
you know, it's not gonna change the way the game is. But
Oh my god.
anyways, that was a huge tangent. Let me move on. Next question: if you could do your character over again, what would you do differently?
What would I do differently?
Yeah.
Um, I I don't think I would change anything. I actually did redo his mat counts. Like I started over. Um, because I like messed up. Well, I didn't like start over. Like I just like fixed up like a lot of his mats.
Uh huh.
Um, and I redid a mag for him. But like overall, like there's not really much I would change because like I have like what else would I do differently with this character, you know? Like
Yeah,
it's kind of all just done. Like there's nothing else besides hunting. There's like nothing else to do really.
fair enough.
Um I don't really know what I would do differently to be honest.
Fair enough. Okay, next question. What are your current thoughts on the event model for Sithak at the moment?
The current model? Oh, like
Yeah,
how
the
they're
event
handling
model.
events and
Yeah,
oh, okay. Yeah, I mean everything's it seems pretty good. I like the idea of finding the special event tickets while you're playing.
yeah.
Um I wish I do wish it was a red box. Maybe I don't know if that's possible.
It's not
So
on
like
GameCube because it's already an item in the game,
oh
unfortunately.
so you
On
can't do
Bloopers, you
that?
could do it
Mm,
because you could just change the classification to
okay.
from like non-rare to rare, and it would instead drop a red box.
Ah yeah.
But on
I
GameCube,
wish
it's
that was
set in stone
possible.
already because it's an actual item in the game you can pick up, so you can't change it. I mean,
Okay.
you could.
Yeah.
I mean, you could for like your client, right? So if you went into your client files and you found a way to do it, you could do it, but it would only be for you. Like nobody else would see it that way.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I've missed a few
Yeah.
special event tickets.
Yeah,
Because
because they're so
it's
ingrained to
not.
like not really care about green items very much.
Yeah, I really don't care about green items, but I should because it could be a special event ticket item.
Yeah.
So,
I
um,
only got one in my life. Just one.
I think
And
I
I
got
gave
like
it to somebody.
two.
I didn't even get
Well,
to
now
use it.
now yeah, like they're the server keeps track of it now. So,
Yeah.
most of the time, whenever they want to like put an event up, I'll just like, yeah, you can use my ticket. It's fine. I'm not gonna use it for anything else really. So like I'll usually let other people use my ticket. That's what I've done for like the last two tickets that I got. But I think that's a good idea. You know, like
Mhm.
have the this item that lets you interact with the server. I think that's like really cool in a
Right.
way. You know.
Right.
Um, yeah. Everything in terms of events, I think everybody's all the events are very well made, and I don't uh, I don't have any problems with it really.
All right. So, next question.
Hmm.
Describe your favorite rare drop moment between all of your characters.
Between all of my the favorite
The favorite rare drop.
favorite rare drop. Let's see. There was the red ring. That was pretty hype. Um, there was the handgun gold with Apex. That one was more hype because it was more unexpected because we weren't really hunting for it. The red ring moment was hype for its own reason. I like that moment because it was like the like kind of like this end of the road type thing where I
Yeah.
was hunting the red ring for like what like 3 months.
Like finally the chest at the end gave you
Yeah,
what
and
you
then it's
wanted.
like and it finally dropped and it was like that was like a really good moment of like that I really like in terms of like rare hunts.
Yeah.
um but the definitely the handgun gold with Apex was very very hype because we were all just like messing around. We were all joking around, just goofing off, doing like I even forgot what quest it was. It might have been like it was definitely like a ruins quest that we were doing, and everybody was there. It was like I think it was like what 5 6 people in chat. We were all like in voice chat, just messing around, and I don't know if I think like earlier that day or like before we did that quest, we were joking about it dropping, and it actually
And then it
dropped.
actually happened.
Yeah. So
I
that
saw the
was
clip. It was pretty crazy.
yeah, those two were definitely like my favorite for sure.
Fair enough. Fair
uh
enough.
I can't really what was it? What was another rare? Oh, Lava's Cannon. I remember that one. Um
That one was pretty cool
th-
too.
that one was very very random, and almost did not pick it up because I thought it was gonna be another Dragon Slayer.
Yeah.
So I like it drops. I'm like, oh, rare item. Um, it did not even like cross my mind that my ID could drop Lava's Cannon
Yeah.
in ruins. It wasn't something that I was looking for.
Yeah, because it's just
It
the Del
wasn't,
D.
yeah, yeah, it was not something I was looking for, and I was not. I it was just super random. So like I pick it up and I'm like, oh, must be another Dragon Slayer. And then I see it, and then I'm like my brain like processing it for like 2 seconds, and I'm like,
Just like,
oh, I
wait
was
a
like, wait a minute.
minute.
I'm like, oh, it's a lava's cannon. So yeah, but definitely in terms of like the end of the road type feel is definitely Red Ring, for sure.
The Red Ring was the
Um,
most satisfying one.
yeah, it was just like because it was like weight lifted off shoulder type of thing, you know.
Yeah. Okay, next question. What are your three favorite quests that you've played?
Oh, three favorite quests.
Three
Oh God.
favorite.
Well, it's got to be TTF, of course. You know. No, I'm kidding. No, God. Um, let's see. Um, there's obviously the. I'm gonna bundle these two in one because they're kind of like part of the same chain. Because you have to complete one to do the other. So there's what Memory of a Hero,
Yeah, and
that
Eternal.
one, and Eternal. So I think those both of those are insane. In a design perspective, like obviously the backstory for Memory of a Hero is amazing, and I think the premise behind it is like awesome. You know,
Uh-huh.
um, in terms of like a design like stand, um, everything like the split paths in that quest that you do and it changes it. I think that was like very well. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know you can do like a split path thing. Um, and the other one was the Eternal was awesome because it's kind of like I have a much more appreciation for the Eternal because now that I've actually played the PSZ version of the Eternal, of
Yeah,
where like that idea came from, I'm just like, oh, that's actually pretty sick, you know.
yeah.
Like when they first when Kayak like first like brought it up, I was like, oh, okay, that sounds pretty cool. It
You're
sounds
like,
pretty
cool, a
interesting.
tower quest that goes
Yeah,
on
yeah.
forever, right?
I mean, no, I didn't have like any negative feelings towards it. I was more like, oh, this that sounds pretty cool. I will actually try that. And then I tried it, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. I thought it was gonna be tower enemies, but like every
Yeah.
10 levels is different. It's like
Yeah.
it seemed like he put a lot of thought and a lot of
He
time
did. He
into
put
like
he
yeah,
put a
he did it.
lot of time into it.
So that's pretty awesome.
A
But I
lot
kind
of
of
a lot. I remember a lot of conversations him telling me that he's still working on it, and we would talk about it.
yeah.
He'd tell me what he's doing and all the issues that he's having with it. He put a lot of he put a lot of heart into it for sure.
Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. Um, I'm not just saying this because I'm talking to you, but the gauntlet is actually pretty sick. So I really do like that one. Um, my favorite thing was like you know what I've done before with the gauntlet is like a new player would like I've done this a few times. I'll have like
Okay, I think I
a
know what you're
new
about to say.
uh, I'll have like a new player come in like, hey, you want to play? And I'll yeah, sure, let's play. Let's do the gauntlet. and then and then they do the gauntlet and then they get absolutely wrecked at the beginning because they don't. It's like the mass of like all the assassins in the beginning
Yeah,
with the lilies and they don't know how to handle it. But you know what's really cool about it though is that towards the end they'll end up liking it a lot, and then I'm just like, oh, sick. They want to do it again. So
I'm
that's
happy that
that's
people
pretty
like
awesome.
it.
Yeah, like I think it's very well done. I do like, and it's like it's
You
like
know what's weird?
in terms of difficulty, it's actually like it feels nice. It feels perfect.
You know what's weird about
So
that though is like not to get on like a tangent about something that I did recently. I recently did a video talking about my greatest PSO failure and how it was a quest. And it's not Gauntlet, but I did mention that Gauntlet
oh, the
was
abysmal ball.
yeah, that
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
mention that Gauntlet was a quest that I think got released because kayaking in Phoenix Monk felt bad that I sucked. So they were like, "Yeah, here you go. We'll just let you release it because it's playable and it won't crash you. So let's just let it go." And then people actually ended up liking it, even though I think that it sucks, and and I think I still have done a really bad job with it. And I
Really,
wanted
I
I
feel
I
like
wanted to go back and fix a lot of the problems that I thought I had with it that I thought were like really egregious. Like I think Caves 1 is an absolute joke. I think having only half of Caves 1,
I
it's
love
literally
it. Yeah.
it's like 5 rooms. I'm like this is dumb. I should have made Caves 1 the I should have just made it an entire Caves to Caves 3 thing and then added day roll at the end. Should have made it a really long Caves quest. And Caves 3 is a joke too. Caves 3 only existed to make Ruins 1 or make the Ruins 3 section possible. And when I remove the Ruins 3 section, Caves 3 has no meaning. It's just a bunch of nano dragons and lilies, and I hate it. But you know, in the end, I'm really glad that people like it because I'm really glad that people play it because it makes me at least it makes me at least happy to know that people are playing something that I worked hard on, even though I even though I do feel like it sucks and I
You have
really
like a
suck
personal
and I
feeling to
really
it.
sucked at it because I was the quest that I was learning how to use quest editor on. So that was my very first like time using the program was that quest. So I was learning everything as I was making it. So I was
Wow.
like even though I feel like it really sucks, I'm really happy that people like it.
Yeah.
It does
It's
make me
it's
happy.
it's really interesting you feel that way about your own quest, but
Oh,
it's honestly
I hate Abysmal Ball. I hate it.
oh, the abysmal ball one, right? Yeah.
I fucking hate it. It's such a shell, dude. If you feel like
But like
watching that
you were
video,
having some trouble, right?
go watch that video. I explain it
Yeah.
in its entirety exactly how I feel. In long story short, it's a complete failure on my part. I fucking failed so hard with it. And but I'm glad that you like Gauntlet though. Sorry for
Yeah,
derailing. So what's your third one? What's your
it's
third
really
one?
third one is more of a it's more of a meme, if
Humor
anything.
Fest.
Well, no, it's not really, you know. Humor Fresh is just like it's like this awesome joke. But so I've been playing. I usually play a lot with Panda and just so like a lot of people. She put me on the LHB quest thing.
Oh, Jesus.
So I at first I hated it because I was dying
So
so much.
much. Yeah.
I died, dude. The first time I played that quest, I died like
Oh my
no
god,
lie.
that
It
quest is
was like
so not fun.
I died like 27 times.
I don't even play that quest, dude. I can't stand it. I know that Panda and Barone and a few other people I know they have it
they
down
yeah
really
they
good
yeah
and they just
they love
blaze
it.
through it. But god, I
Hmm.
hate that quest so much.
It's really long. I've grown to like it a little bit because it's
Yeah.
like one of those like really chaotic quests that like everyone hate. Like even kayak is like, oh god, it's garbage. Like it's
Yeah.
garbage.
He
But
well
I've done it.
he says it's garbage because he's in quest development and he just knows that it's
he
lazy. It's just a lazy. He hates laziness. So if you do anything lazy in quest development, he's gonna tell you I hate it because it's lazy, right? He wants you to work really hard he wants you to work really hard on it in order to make it the best it can be. Otherwise, it's lazy and he hates it. But so LSB is just lazy, so he hates it.
But I've grown to like it. Um, I don't mind doing it, especially when I'm with friends doing it. So I've grown. It's grown on me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Next question. You briefly played some Blue Burst and got to experience episode 4. Is that an episodic experience that you would recommend to others or not?
um, I whenever when it comes to like Blue Burst, I feel like the reason I don't play Blue Burst is because the people that I play with they don't really play it either.
Uh huh.
So if you enjoy Blue Burst, then you know, all power to you. Like you should be playing whatever version that you like. And if you, like I said, like if you enjoy Blue Burst, then that's just more content. Like the episode 4 thing was very interesting. I've never the first time I experienced it, I was like, well, this is different. Like it had that whole open world type area. It's not really open world, but like
Yeah,
it's
crater
like that
interior is really
yeah,
massive.
it's like that big area. I thought that was pretty cool. The enemies were pretty cool as well. It was definitely a different experience. Not a bad experience by any means. It was just different.
Yeah.
Um, but like that's the reason why I don't play Blue Burst right now is because there's not people that I know that play it.
Right.
Um, the reason why I picked up Dreamcast is because I know a few people that play it, and I've been thinking about playing Dreamcast here and there, just to like play it from time to time. Um, but like nobody's really playing it right now, at least for the Shitak side, and for the Affinia side, I don't really know anybody else that plays Affinia personally. I know that one. I know that Blueburst server is like more populated, but I just
Yeah.
don't know anybody over there. So if I just play it one day, I'm just gonna be like, I don't know if I'm gonna be by myself. Like, I don't know. I don't know how the community is over there.
Right.
So it kind of sucks that the community is. I don't want to say. I don't want to use the word split, but I guess that's just the best way to describe it. It's like everybody that's with Silveron, they play with Silveron, and they're in that Discord server, and then like
Mhm.
everybody with Shitak is with Shitak, and everybody with Affinia is with Affinia. So like, I don't want to like I feel like if I go over there, I'm like not alone, but I'll feel like left out. I'm
Yeah.
like by myself on this server. I don't really know anybody. It's like
Yeah.
walking into like this other world, I guess. So that's just my reasoning. But if when I played Blue Burst on Shitak, I thought I thought it was pretty cool. It was really awesome. Um, I I like, but what I tell everybody is just like whatever version you want to play on, just whatever your friends are playing, go for it.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Next question. This one's a doozy. How did you become the grand champion in battle mode, and how does it feel knowing that you're the reason Phoenix Mall created an entire video documentary about your excellence in the arena?
What? What?
How does it feel?
What do you mean? What
You are the
documentary?
grand champion.
The grand champion. What do you mean?
You're the grand champion of
Oh my!
battle mode.
How?
Your exploits in the arena are legendary. He created an entire video about it.
He did?
Yeah,
What? I didn't see this video.
your
What?
your exploits are legendary. How does it feel?
What? I'm so confused right now.
How does it feel to be the grand champion of the arena?
um, I guess it feels good. I just don't know how I became the grand champion.
You mean to tell me that you don't remember any of your exploits becoming the grand champion in the battle mode arena?
I do not.
Wait, you have amnesia about you ripping Kayak's head straight off his shoulders with your bare fingertips? This puny little android had
Oh man,
absolutely no match against you,
I must have blacked out,
and
man.
then Armin got literally incinerated by your power with Rayfoy? You don't remember any of that?
I must have blacked out during that time.
You must have
Maybe
been so angry that you literally blacked out.
I probably
You
did. Yeah, I
literally froze me in a block of ice and shattered me with your fist.
probably.
I
Man,
remember it.
I
My
I
data
must
got
have.
corrupted right after. That's how hard you punched.
I I probably just blacked out. In the fit of rage. I just don't remember.
That is understandable. Your rage was fiery, and it was like the
Man,
wrath of God was hitting us in that
I
arena.
wonder if there's like a video on that. Did anybody record that? I need to please
I'm sure there's a documentary somewhere about it.
a documentary.
Next question.
Yeah.
Just how many Dragon Slayers have you found exactly
Oh,
since beginning your adventure on Rhaegal? This is
oh
the last question, by
God.
the way.
Lord have
How many
mercy.
Dragon Slayers have you gotten?
Jesus
Do
Christ.
you have enough to fill a bank?
Um, dude, I have found enough to cause a data corruption.
A data corruption. Oh man,
Nah, dude, thousands maybe. Oh no, just too many.
thousands. Yeah, I
I
was
don't
gonna
know.
say
I've
that's a
lost
lot.
count. I've
Probably
lost count.
hundreds. Do you think?
I don't know, man. It
Dozens?
feels like if it feels like thousands. Maybe it's not a thousand. Maybe I'm exaggerating. It just feels like a lot. I feel like I've there's been times where I'm like hunting something and it's like three dragon slayers drop in a quest. I'm just like, come on, bro.
and then dra- and then you kill dragon, and then dragon drops a red box, and you pick it up as Dragon Slayer.
No, no. You know, the thing is like the thing about well, I know a lot of IDs suffer from this. There's like that one item that just drops over and over for
Crossguard,
that
bro.
for that. Yeah,
For like
crossguard.
three
And I was like,
IDs.
what's the Whittle one? That Whittle also has
Disco and
another
Brave
one.
Man
Yep,
drops
that's that
so
one. Yep.
much. But that one's
But like,
useful, so if you happen to get with hit, it's good. But it
I
drops so
guess.
much. Like
Yeah, I
so
guess.
many enemies have it. Like at least like out of all four of the areas in episode one, at least like double digit enemies have it. Like maybe like 12 or 13 enemies drop. So
Yeah.
that's through Brave
It's
Man.
just like every area has at least one enemy that drops like that ID specific spammed item. And for me, it's like Dragon Slayer. So like it's like it
Yeah.
drops in caves, it drops in forest, it drops in seabeds, it drops everywhere. I'm
And
like,
like two
dude,
at least two enemies in the area have it, you know?
it's ridiculous, man. I'm just like, what the hell?
And then
But
like two of
I
the bosses will drop it too, just for good measure. It's like they
I'm
didn't.
like,
It's
at
like
this
they
point,
didn't
just give
ram
me
the
a
point
PD.
home. It's like they didn't ram the point home enough that like, hey, like you're getting Dragon Slayers. This is what you're getting.
Yeah.
We
You know what?
created this item for you, in very hard, and now you have something better. But we want you to still use it.
Yeah, I just damn. And it's like it sucks because like you're in like this like end game area like seabeds and you're like wow you can't wait for like Zomba or something
Uh huh.
like and then like something like it drops and then you're like oh never mind
It's
just
a
forget
Dragon Slayer.
it forget it it's done
It would
I'm
have
done
been,
here.
as a side note, I think it would have been really cool for them to implement a system into the game that made recurring items like that, like recurring trash items, better for
Hmm.
you in the way that you could upgrade them into a single really good one, right? So you could have like a Dragon Slayer, for example, and like every other Dragon Slayer you get after that increases your your minimum ATP and your maximum ATP by a certain amount. So like you know how like weapons will have like a minimum and a maximum ATP range. So your
Oh, you mean
ATP
like fuse
range,
it together or something
yeah,
like that?
so like your red sword, its ATP range is like 124. So you can have like a difference of like 124 ATPs worth every single time you hit something with it. It has a huge
Okay.
ATP range, right? So we'll just say, for example, that Dragon Slayer's min hit, like its min ATP, let's just say that it's 100, and then let's say its max is 200, right? Every
Okay.
reoccurring Dragon Slayer that you get, you can infuse it into that one, or like combine it into the one, and your minimum would go up by like 10, and your max would go up by like 10. And you could do that
Oh,
until
okay.
you hit like some cap. Let's just say the cap's like 500 min, like 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 500 min, 600 max or something like that, right? And you could just keep going up and up and up until you reach the maximum, and it would add that would have been a better than that would have been better than the grind system in my opinion. Is is replace grind with that and like
The grinders, yeah.
yeah, and then make like the +1 be like the infused item that you used, and then like for like the rare items, make an infused item worth more of like the grind numbers, right? So like
Yeah.
if you like get like a handgun gold and you happen to get another handgun gold, it would give you like plus 10 instantly or something like that, or like plus 20 or whatever. It would like immediately max the weapon out or something. You know, I think that would be cool. That was just a little
Yeah.
side thing. I mean, it'd give those lower level weapons a meaning rather than just be like anger that you got them.
I just kind of like just leave them on the floor.
Yeah.
Just don't even bother. Like, dude, that's why I almost missed the lava's cannon, dude.
It
Literally thought it
is.
was a
It
dragon
is.
slayer.
It is, dude. That's the problem.
Oh man,
All right. Well,
it sucks.
PK, it has been fun. It has been fun
Yeah,
talking with you. It has been
yeah,
fun
it was very fun, very fun.
asking you a
I
bunch of
enjoyed.
questions that you probably don't know the answer to. And
It was
PK
fun.
Coltrane, this is going up on your YouTube and on my YouTube, but where can we find you?
You can find me on twitch.tv/PKCoalTrain,
Wait, hold on. Can you repeat that one more time?
twitch.tv/PKCoalTrain.
No, okay, see, now I think I might be having hearing problems. So I'm gonna say it and you're gonna have to tell me if I'm right, okay? I
Okay.
what I heard was twitch.tv / PK Coltrane.
Yes.
Is that right? So twitch.tv / PK Coltrane is where we can find you.
Yes.
Okay. And you can find
And
you on YouTube at what?
yes, uh, the same thing.
At PK
YouTube.com.
Coltrane. YouTube.com / PK Coltrane. Is
Yes,
that
you can find me
correct?
there too. Yes, you can.
Can you spell
Um,
it?
PKCoal train.
Roger. I understand. All right. Thank you very much, PK, for joining me on this.
Yeah, that was
Actually,
fun, man.
for some reason, actually pretty long recording session. It's almost two
Yeah,
hours.
well, we I kind of got into it. It was
Yeah.
interesting.
Some good conversations.
Yeah, it
All
was
right.
awesome. Yeah.
End video.